this is Clip-Tooth. This is a demolisher that's obviously been heavily modified in terms of aesthetics and functionality of this blaster. If you didn't tell what's going on, this is a demolisher with a Raider magwell. Because I added the Raider magwell, I can have a quote-unquote ready mag, or I don't even know if that's the right terminology, but meaning when this mag down here runs out, I can remove it and pop in my next one. So it's pretty nice to have a ready mag, but when you use big mags like this, it's gonna fall out. So say I have it just like this, rotate the blaster this way, the drum's obviously gonna fall out. I'm not gonna lie, when I originally thought about making this blaster, I did not think about functionality or performance or anything like that. Project goal for this was just to make something super cool and just be kind of a beast, because I haven't really made any blasters like that. All of the mods I've done in the past were just kind of functionality based. So this one I made purely so I could show it off. It's a cool blaster and it's a lot of fun. Now this was actually not that hard to make. All I had to do was cut out a small hole in the demolisher's side and then DevCon the bagwell into place. I also had to modify the pusher mechanism in here, as seen in previous clips. How the pusher mechanism was actually too wide, so it would double feed darts, which doesn't actually work in flywheels because they're only meant to shoot one dart at a time. So now to go over the basics of this blaster, the paint job started with a black Rust-Oleum enamel coat that went over everything. Then on some select parts, because the demolisher can split into two pieces, I painted one piece silver, that's also from Rust-Oleum, and then I did an American Traditions neon green, which just turns out really dark. This is kind of a throwback to an original strife paint that I did. It was one of my first repaints of a blaster. This is sort of like a recognition towards my past, and this paint job turned out a lot better than my first one. Now, as you can see, the DevCon work is not that great. I actually started this project a year ago, not a year exactly, but last year I started this in around September, and I never got around to finishing it. If you've seen some of my mod updates, this has been in all of them pretty much, and I finally got around to finishing it up. I actually painted this in November, and finally in February I rewired everything. Speaking of, this blaster has full 18 gauge wire throughout, 2 stock motors, and runs on 3 EFS 700 milliamp IMRs. Now I know, Nerf Squad, I thought you were using LiPos. Why do you keep switching? Well, it's easier for me to just do IMRs, and personally, this blaster I'm never really going to use. This is just for the lulz, I guess. I just really wanted a cool blaster. So IMRs are fine, especially for only a 2-motor setup on stock motors. I really enjoy this blaster, and this was based off Wacom S7's Paragon Shift Rapid Strike. That's like 3 mags, I think. And I didn't even know that existed till someone on Reddit said, hey, that looks like that. And I finished up the project, and I was really inspired by his once I saw his video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe down below. If you'd like to support my Patreon, it will be the first link in the description. If you want a blaster commissioned, I'll also have my links to my web store there. Or if I decide to sell this, this will also be on my web store. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys.